Oh, and the P in LPN stands for licensed paid nurse. Okay. I'm just kidding, y'all. Let's get into this video. Let's talk about how much you can make as a new grad LPN or LVN. And I'm back with another video, but today we are going to be talking about how much can you make as a new grad LPN and how much do I make as an LPN. Let's get into this video. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media platforms listed right here. Make sure you guys subscribe and like this video and comment your thoughts. Okay guys, so first things first, as a new grad LPN, so I decided that I wanted to get a staff job because I knew somebody that worked at the facility, and I'm still at my staff job till this day, which is like shocking. That's like the first job I ever got as an LPN. So I started my staff job last year in May, so May 2023, and I'm still currently there, and it's July 2024. So at my staff job, you know, because of the benefits and stuff, I don't make a lot of money, so we're talking about 30s. And then at my agency job that I had last year, I was making 40s, okay? Like we're gonna say mid 40s. A lot of people love to say, oh, new grad LPNs can't work agency. You can't work agency, y'all. This agency, and this is a different story time. This agency fooled me, y'all. They told me that they would train me on the spot. That was not the case. But regardless of that, that's a different story time, like I said. Regardless of that, I was making mid 40s at that job, and they had a lot of incentives, which is something you should look into before you accept the job. Those that don't know what incentives are, okay, for those that don't know what incentives are basically, well, incentives to come to work. So it could be like Amazon gift card of $50, McDonald's gift card, it could be cash, or like it could be anything, just an incentive to get you to come to work. Mainly my facility did money, and they would be like, okay, we're gonna add like $200, you know what I mean, like just gift cards and things like that. Yeah, incentives are a good way to get people to come to work, okay? At my staff job, they do not do incentives, whatever. They do not care. They're not doing incentives, like, no. So at my staff job, my staff job does tuition reimbursement, but you have to maintain a certain number of shifts, which I don't do. So what I tried to do was quit my staff job and come back as agency, but there was some conflict and I was not able to do that, which was like heartbreaking because I wanted to get paid more money so I could be able to pay for school myself. But I don't want to be tied down to working a certain number of shifts a week. So, you know, you have to weigh out your pros and cons when choosing staff or an agency. Y'all want to talk money. So at my agency job, which I had last year, I don't do agency anymore. I barely work as it is because I'm so busy with school. But let's talk money, y'all, okay? At my agency job, it was a nice facility, okay? It was a nice facility. It was just very unprofessional, but that's, like I said, a different video. But okay, so like I said, I was getting around mid 40s, so my checks weekly would come out to around $600, including the incentives and everything else. But y'all, please keep in mind that I was only there for 2 days a week, maximum 2 days a week. I was very, very part-time. If you know, you know. But no, I was balancing going to there and my staff job. It was getting a lot, so I decided to finally let my agency job go after all the stuff that they pulled and things like that. I was like, yeah, no. And people always be like, we want to see money, we want to see proof, we want to see this, we want to see that. So here is how much I got paid at my, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, so that's my weekly check at my agency job. That's what it's looking like. And then I'm going to show you guys my staff job, which I get paid 30s. And guys, I'm not giving the exact numbers because you just never know who's watching the video, but I just want you guys, like, I just want to show you guys so you guys know, like, y'all, LPNs, we're getting paid, okay? Like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, they could only work in long-term facilities and they don't get paid nothing, they're getting paid minimum wage. Like, y'all, I don't know where this rumor started, but that is not true whatsoever. Y'all, there's travel contracts out here that is paying LPNs $30,000 for 13-week assignments. Like, y'all, there is money to be made out here. As a new grad LPN, you can make up to $30s to $40s to $50 an hour. Like, honestly, y'all, a job has offered me $50 an hour, like, real talk. So after LPN school, if you're having trouble deciding what job you want to choose, y'all, you could just always contact me. I'm always free to talk. Like, my July calendar is open, my August calendar is open. I announced it on my story whenever my calendar is open. But y'all, make sure you click the link in my bio on Instagram, Ask Nurse Ness, if you want a personal one-to-one conversation with me, and we could really get into it. There's a lot of agencies out here as well. I've been offered a few, like, travel contracts and things like that, but because I'm in school, I cannot accept 13-week assignments right now. So how the 13-week assignments work is they offer you a lot of money, yes, but you have to travel far, relocate, and yes, some do offer you a stipend and for you to relocate, but you would really have to just contact them. But yeah, I can't do that right now because I'm so busy with school. After I graduate, I am considering doing travel nursing. It's something I've definitely looked into and I'm willing to do. But, you never know what could happen, honestly. You never know. So, after I graduate, I specifically don't know what field I want to go into. I just know that I want to, like I said, I want to do everything. So, I know exactly what suits me and what I like more. Right now, I work in a rehab center, and that's my main job, my staff job. So, I do rehab. And then my other job that I got was a long-term care facility. And when I say my other job, I mean my agency job, my side job. But my main job is my staff job, and that's a rehab center. Another question I always get asked is, can new grad LPNs do agency jobs? And y'all, the answer is yes. And I'm not just talking agency jobs in a long-term care facility. You could do agency jobs anywhere, y'all, but you have to find the right agency that's willing to train new grad LPNs. That's the number one thing. Most agencies do require you to get a 1-year staff experience, but y'all, there is agencies out here that will take you and train you as a new grad LPN. But it's also important to ask the right questions when you go for job interviews, when you contact an agency, things like that. Guys, ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. And also negotiate. Learn negotiation skills. Do not lowball yourself at all. Another thing, ask questions, y'all. Ask the nurse to patient ratio, ask incentives, ask work-life balance, ask it all. These questions will help you know, is this job really going to suit me? Especially if you do plan on going back to school, you need to make sure that the job that you have is going to accommodate your schedule, things like that. So ask these important questions before you accept the job and before you decide, agency or staff. Or if you want benefits and more money, you could even do both. Or you could just find a staff job that pays a lot of money and you get benefits. Or you could just find an agency job that has a couple of benefits that you like and you get more money. You just gotta weigh out your pros, your cons, and just choose a job that suits you. Another question I get asked, as an LPN, can you live and survive on your own? And the answer is yes. I personally live with my parents, as you all know, so I don't really pay a lot of bills. The only thing I really have to worry about is my car insurance, my phone bill, things like that, and my school tuition. But y'all, if I wanted to, if I really, really wanted to, I could have a car, I could live on my own, but I choose not to because I'm not working, consecutive shifts a week, and I'm still in school full time, so it's hard for me to do that. But if I honestly wanted to and, keep a work schedule that, I'm getting paid consistently, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, you can live on your own and have a comfortable life. But for me right now, that does not work. So can I live on my own right now with the way I'm working? Because I'm basically working like one shift every other weekend, even if that, honestly. So right now I couldn't live on my own. I mean, I do have savings and stuff, but I don't touch that. But right now I couldn't live on my own because school is my number one priority. But if you are working as an LPN, yes, you can live on your own with that money that you're making. And I don't have to sit here and really do the calculations because I'm pretty sure you could do the calculations yourself. If you're making, let's say, roughly $45 an hour, you see what that comes to a year. You choose an apartment that suits you. And y'all, pay also depends on where you are located in the United States or wherever in the world you're located. So I'm located in New York. So as you all know, New York and Cali, I believe, pays their nurses like the most compared to everywhere in the United States. I don't really know about anywhere else. I know Colorado and I think it was Washington, D.C. that pays LPNs really good as well. But yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind, y'all. So whatever I'm saying could be completely different to somebody living, like, I don't know, in Florida. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind also when you're watching this video. But yeah, this brings me to the end of the video. I hope this video was very insightful and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like and subscribe if you did, and comment your thoughts in the comments, and also how much you make if you're comfortable sharing and where you're located. Also, if you want to have in-depth conversations about agencies or anything else I mentioned in the video, make sure you guys click the link in my bio, Ask Nurse Ness. My July calendars are open. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias as mentioned in the beginning of the video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. See you guys next time. Bye.